So the next two models are both by Khailash blades. Khailash blades are interesting. They are guys who worked for some of the big companies and got dissatisfied with the way that they had changed from traditional forging to sort of plasma cutting out the blades and not doing proper heat treatments and things. So they quit and joined forces and created Khailash blades. They are a small company but produce excellent stuff. They do traditional forging, but they also use ultra-modern heat treatment techniques with proper stabilizing and oil quenching, and as well as doing traditional wood handles they do, and traditional leather sheets. They also do kydex and micarta and stacked leather, as I've got here. So they do quite a few different options, but still do traditional blades. Now this one, I'll start with this one. This one is a variation of an M43, which is basically a Mark II, which is slightly different. This one in particular, they call their Marshall version. That means it's slightly shorter than a traditional M43, and they put a Western style handle on it. Now this particular one, I had issues with it, and the handle chipped, and I had to glue a little piece on there to replace it. I haven't really finished doing that, just stop it from cutting into my finger while I use it. It's a good blade, comfortable. It's got a really nice tapered tang. It doesn't really have anything much to do with an M43, except possibly the nuts, which have a sort of a copper or brass lining around the pin. Aside from that, it's basically only an M43 in name only, because it's shorter, it's got a Western handle, yada yada. However, it is a nice fast blade, which is what they were after. Birds next to me. Chops well. Not much shock is transferred through to the hand. It's makes it nice to use. Got a good curve to it. Some of these higher things off. It's light, it's only about 550 grams. Also had the very tip of this one just came off, and I had to just regrind it slightly, and that could be something due to the high polish. I suspect that, seeing the way that they polish, and I think potentially it gets too much heat there, just because the blade is really thin at that point, and I think the blade suffers from that. But yeah, nice, very good. If you want a traditional blade but don't like the Western style handles, and a lot of people don't, this would be an excellent option. It's not too thick, still got a nice curve, needs a really good sharpen. I've been using this one quite a bit, and it comes with traditional leather sheath, which is very nice. Now, next one is my pensioner and khola by the same company. This one again, it's got some staining from last time I used it. Stacked leather handle is not traditional, that's option I went for, and with the copper. It's got a sharp delineation right at the top there. I didn't think I liked that, but actually I find I do. Actually, it feels quite good and works well. bird. It's time to move. This vine is nasty, but the leather really absorbs the blows, so you don't feel it when you go to chop, which is nice. So I think these guys do a really good job, especially if you want something a little bit different. This is a traditional style blade that they recreated for a customer. Just tip the fence slightly and you can just see teeny little bit of damage, but like I said, I haven't done the second haven't done the second grind on these, so the second sharpening. When I do the second sharpening, that will come right out. Yeah, a little, just the thin chop metal. Good blade, comfortable in the hand. This one, like I said, is a recreation of blade I got shown a picture of, made by a company that used to be in what was India, is now Pakistan, once the British helped bugger up the country and divide things into bits. So JD Pensioner and Sons were a knife making company. They made all sorts of things, but including kukris, and this Khola is their version. Khola means it's got a back valley, and that's what that huge fuller there is. That greatly reduces the weight. See the staining, need to take care of that. Greatly reduces the weight of the blade and aids in penetration. This thing just is loves to chop. It's kind of like their claim to fame and collars, and this one doesn't fail to live up to its name and its future. It's a very good chopper. Yeah, the leather just stops your hand from getting yeah. So Khailash blades. Look, if you guys wanted a traditional kukri, a comfortable handle, not too heavy, not too weighty, it's light enough that you could carry it around, powerful enough to do a decent amount of work, I'd certainly look at these guys, and I'm considering possibly getting one of these Surupatis, only because I don't have a proper traditional Surupati, not because there's anything lacking in what this blade can do. Khailash blades. Yeah, good stuff.